Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai. All praise unto Yahweh Shem Yahshai, Waharak HaKadosh. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So this is going to be a quick video dealing with Jake, dealing with America. And basically I watched this video on this particular individual, and he's basically going into his predicament that he had to go through. And apparently this is like a big thing out there that a lot of people, a situation that a lot of people have to, deal with. And this goes into two aspects of the scriptures. One, the one dealing with you Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, in that you didn't keep the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Hence the reason you're in the situation that you're in right now. Okay, remember the scripture says, whatever comes upon a particular individual, that's because of the iniquity that they have done. All right, you can't get away from the Most High. All right, that's why we're in the situation that we're in. But the scriptures give us hope, in that through the scriptures we know if we was to return back unto the Yahweh Shem Yahshai, okay, cleave unto his name, his laws, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability. Upon his return, he was going to have mercy upon us. Okay, we being the children of Israel, the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, of which the Bible is written about and for. Okay, so let's go into the scriptures here. The book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 19th verse, and says, let's start from the 15th verse. It says, but if it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord, to observe of the Lord of thy power, the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all of his commandments, his statutes, which I command thee this day, that thou all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And when you're on the motorway and you get overtaken, that means someone's come from behind you and they are the only thing that you see in front of you. Okay, they have gone beyond you, if you can understand. And this is what these curses were like. You can't get away from them. Hell, just after you finish dealing with one particular situation, you're already in the next one. And this is the nature of the beast. This is the nature of the life we're living out here in America, of which America, when you go into that word America, it actually means bitter. And it's indicative of, I believe that's the correct word there. All right, it brings to mind, right, the reason, it brings to mind the hell that us, the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, the Israelites are catching, all right, because America was not built, okay, just to be great and be the whore and to spread fornication. It was also built to be the place of judgment for you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because you did not keep the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. It says, cursed shalt thou be in the city, cursed shalt thou be in the field. So when you're out there and you have a particular business adventure, a business venture, all right, or you have an idea that you want to execute, whether it be in the city, whether it be in your back garden, whether it be in your house, you might try to put an extra doorway in your house, the whole house falls down on top of you. Okay, you might try, set up a shed in the back garden, the whole thing don't work out. All right, set up a business in a shed and someone comes and steals your tools. You might have a van out there. You might be what do you call it, Palmer Electric and gas. You have a van out there, and I know people that this has happened to. You have a van and it's got all your tools, and someone breaking your tools, you can't even make your money because someone's stolen your damn tools. Okay, and even if you can't make money, you got it to where what? You got all kind of bills you have to pay. So this place was meant for our judgment, man. It wasn't made to be great. It was made for our judgment. Now it was made to be great in wickedness. Hence the reason why the Lord's going to come back and destroy it. And that's what's going to segue into the second aspect, which was America. Basically right now is in a transition period between the cashed society and then the cashless society. So you're going to have a whole bunch of people that's going to be losing jobs soon. You're going to see a shift from these little small companies that do different things into big, large corporations that manage particular commodities, man. You're going to have one company that sells you software, one company that sells you hardware, one company that sells you food, okay, one company that sells you all your electric and plumbing and gas needs. Okay, that's how this man's gonna do that. That's known as the New World Order. And in that system, you're gonna have what? You're gonna have what's known as the RFID chip, mark of the beast, which is gonna be the means of accessing all of this information and resource. That's coming. That's spoken about within the book of Revelations, the 13th chapter. All right, that he will cause any man, whether free nor bond, to receive a mark, and with that mark, he was gonna buy and sell. And this is what we're leading up to now. And in order to get to that point, you're seeing jobs getting cut. You're seeing particular decisions being made, like the Brexit or the trade war that's happening between the United States and China, that are basically leading towards what? A financial meltdown. And when you got it to where you got different things happening, for instance, them different tariffs that they got on Chinese imports in America, that's going to affect a lot of people's businesses out there. So this dude might have got his, the job, cut from his job because of that happened. But that's all leading on to what? The chip. Okay, the RFID chip. And it's also a fulfillment of prophecy in that these jakes, us, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, was going to be jacked up out here, man. Okay, it says, cursed shall thou be in the sea, cursed shall thou be in the field, cursed shall thou be in our basket in our store. And what does that go into? You might be doing good. Or you might have a particular family that has raised you in a particular way, and they've given you particular resources, so you're 2 inches ahead of the rest of the jakes. You make good money, but there's gonna be a situation where the money's gonna be lost. Okay, children like a perpetual bill. Okay, that's a curse. When you gotta look at children in terms of finances, man, I ain't living, man. You think the lion out there is wondering whether he can afford to mate with another lioness and breed some more children? The dude's getting it in. And really, that's how the Most High had set it out from the foundations of the earth. Hence the scripture where it says, be fruitful and multiply. All right? It doesn't say go out there, get a job, all right, and see if you can afford one kid. That's not life, man. That's not how the pigeons do it. Okay, that's not how the bees even do it, man. All right, so it says here, cursed shall I be in the field, cursed shall I be the fruit of thy womb. So our children were all jacked up, got all kind of mental disorders, got all kind of bugged outness about them. And this is the world that we're living in right now, where we are at the bottom of the barrel, man. We're the dregs of the barrel. All right, these nations look down upon us, and that's because we went off on the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. Okay, so cursed shall I be cursed shall I be the fruit of thy body, the fruit of the land of thy land, the increase the kind, which is the cow, I believe, and the flocks of the sheep. Cursed shall I be when I come in, cursed shall I be when I go out. So the day you was born was a curse, and the day you die is gonna be a curse. Right? You might be born, you be born into you might be born with diseases, ailments, okay, financial problems. You die with diseases, ailments, financial problems, man. All right. So with all of that said, that's the video. I'm gonna say all praises unto Yahweh, Hashem Yahshai, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Only she brothers to be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.